and kill it.
Guys, welcome. So I literally just finished watching Prey about 2 minutes ago on the big TV behind me, streaming it through Disney Plus here in Australia, on Hulu in America. I don't know what other streaming platforms it is on around the rest of the world, but oh my God, that movie kicked my ass. It was so good. So I heard all the positive buzz before diving into this one. So the danger with that is your expectations might not be met if it's not as good as you think it's going to be. But the hype is real. This one was phenomenal. It's the best Predator since the first film, and even then, it's a pretty even keel. I love that John McTiernan, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Carl Weathers Predator film from the 80s. It's an absolute classic, and it's iconic in every sense of the word, introducing a fantastic creature with the Predator and its numerous sequels that came afterwards. I've loved all the movies, but every sequel after that first film pales in comparison to what they did with Prey. Oh my God. It was absolutely stunning to look at. The cinematography in this is insane. The director of cinematography is a guy called Jeff Cutter, who also did 10 Cloverfield Lane and Orphan. I enjoyed 10 Cloverfield Lane. I enjoyed Orphan. I don't really remember much about it. There's a sequel coming apparently. But yeah, he really made this film look absolutely gorgeous. There are some shots in this that are just so breathtakingly beautiful. It gave me goosebumps. Like, obviously, we're set in Northern America in the 1700s, so we're going to get some amazing panoramas and some fantastic vistas, all of the American landscape. Man, it's just stunning what they captured on film for this movie. It's the best looking Predator film in the entire franchise, bar none. It is gorgeous. And it was directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who also did 10 Cloverfield Lane, The Boys, love The Boys, and he did some Black Mirror episodes as well. Like I said, 10 Cloverfield Lane was a pretty decent entry with John Goodman, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and John Gallagher. So yeah, it was a good entry, that one. I enjoyed it, so I really do need to rewatch it and check it out again. But Prey was, oh man. So the cast is primarily made up of Native Americans, which I really appreciate. Amber Midthunder as Naru is the lead, and she carries this film all the way through it. She is the heart and the soul and the center of this film. She's in nearly every scene, and her arc from beginning to end is so well done. She brings compassion, emotion, and a true grit to her role. And man, she's amazing. I fell in love with her in this movie. I don't know if she does all her own stunts or not, but she has some action scenes in this where she just kicks all the ass, man. Like one take, she's kicking butt, and oh my God, it's so good. The cast also features Dakota Beavers as Tabe and Dane DeAllegro as the Predator. So, man, if you've seen a Predator movie, then you know what you're going to get, right? As a big hulking beast, an alien from another planet coming to Earth to hunt for sport. Now, the creature design is pretty familiar. Like from movie to movie, it's a certain look. They did mix it up a little bit in Predators, the Robert Rodriguez led film, and The Predator, which was the one before this one. It was okay, but the creature design in this is familiar but different. So we're set 300 years in the past, right? So the Predators also, it's 300 years for them to evolve from that time in this movie too, when we see them with Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 1980s. But I don't know why this one looks, well, not different, just really barbaric. I don't want to give too many spoilers away either. I want to kind of keep it low key. I want you to watch this movie and enjoy it. When the mask comes off, and you know, in that first film, there's the classic line, "You're one ugly motherfucker."
You're one ugly motherfucker.
Yeah, it holds true. He's not a good looking, well, he's gorgeous, but he's not a good looking alien. And he does look different enough in this one to be kind of, well, he's very intimidating, like another big actor taking on the role of the Predator. And he is violent, vicious, and he's out for sport, man. He's having a good time running around Northern America in the 1700s. So I just wanted to record a quick review, having just watched it. It's so fresh. This is a movie I'm going to be watching again. And being on a streaming platform like Hulu and Disney Plus, it does make me get a little bit worried in regards to the availability of this film in physical media down the track should they ever release it. I hope they do because as you can see, I've got a bit of a collection over here, but I definitely want to own this one on 4K and add it to my collection because it was phenomenal, man. This was a really, really good movie. So Amber Midthunder plays Naru, who's a Comanche with her tribe, and she wants to be a hunter like her brother, but the whole tribe's kind of against it. Nobody really believes that she can do this. So her story arc is going from this girl who wants to be a hunter and prove herself to her entire tribe, becoming that by the end of the film. And I really liked her performance all the way through the movie. Like I said, she just grounds it and gives a really startling, amazing performance. I mean, she's not a ferocious, fierce warrior. She's a girl trying to do her best and get noticed by her brother and her tribe. So there are moments when she's coming up against animals that they hunt or the predator himself when she shows true fear. I mean, she's not stupid. If the situation calls for it to run away, she will. I mean, you got to pick your battles, right? You can't just go in because, you're Arnold Schwarzenegger and you're going to take down the predator all by yourself. She's smart, and I really like that. She's just using her brains and her wits, her training. Like, she's really good at what she does. She has this axe on a rope. I christened it the Batarax or the Axarang, whatever you want to call it. She is amazing, and she's fit, and she's agile, and she is, by the end of the movie, she's really given that predator a run for its money. It's so well done. The cinematography in this just makes it a standout. Like I said, I don't want to spoil it, but there's one scene where she's hunting a lion and she's in a tree. The tree is silhouetted by the big full moon in the background. She's in the tree on one branch. The lion is in the tree in another branch coming at her. And it's just this shot that was just stunning. It was at that point I decided that I was in love with this movie. I'm here for it. It was stunning. And then later on during the movie, it starts snowing, and then this movie is pretty. It is so pretty, and the action sequences are incredible. The predator is scary and ferocious. The whole cast, everything. Although we do not hear the original score from that first film, the theme. We don't hear the Predator theme in this one at all that I noticed. And for eagle-eyed viewers of Predator 2, there is a thing from the end of that movie which makes its debut in this film. That's all I'm saying. But if you're aware of what I'm talking about, then it's all coming together nicely. That's what I'm saying. It's all part of the same universe. It all fits. It was amazing. But yeah, this was a good time, man. I really wish, I mean, the argument for streaming and being released theatrical, it's there. This movie would have been fantastic on the biggest screen possible. But at the same token, I got to watch it tonight, right? I didn't have to go out. I didn't have to buy a ticket. I didn't have to do anything like that. I could just get comfortable in my chair and watch it at home on a pretty chilly Friday night. So there's that. But like I said, this was a good looking film and it would have been amazing on a big, big screen. So maybe one day, who knows, they might have a bit of a resurgence for all these films that were direct to streaming and give them another chance at the cinemas. I don't know, when COVID is done, who knows? But God damn it, this was just a really good, it was a solid film, man. Not just a movie for the fans of the franchise. Just as a standalone movie, it works. You don't need to be a fan of Predator. You don't need to see all the other ones. You can sit down and just watch this movie from beginning to end and enjoy it for what it is. It's a small, self-contained story. And I love the fact that they just stripped everything back to basics. Like the first one, it was just one man, Dutch, versus the Predator. No weapons. It was just man versus monster. It was fantastic. Every film after that, it got bigger, different places, more technology, different planets. They really kind of explored and went to town with it, which was fine. I enjoyed all those movies, like I said. But this one is it's a smaller film, but it still has the grandeur of what Predator is, if that makes any sense. Like, this is a small self-contained story about a tribe of people, Native Americans in the 1700s, and this unstoppable alien force comes out of nowhere and is their battle, or one in particular. So, shit, I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed with this. Like I said, I heard it was good. I was nervous that I might not enjoy it as much as I did, but It's fantastic, and it's one of those movies I'm going to watch again and again and again. And like I said, I'm hoping it gets released on 4K down the track because, damn it, it was incredible. Anyway, I've waffled on enough. If you're not going to watch it now after that mini review, then nothing's going to convince you. But if you're a fan of the Predator franchise, then yeah, you're in for a real treat. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the movie and my review. And while you're here, maybe consider leaving a like or subscribing. All right, I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.